When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need something stronger than I've used. For the first time in my life, I have the cricket blues. There I was, giggling about the names and all the pesticides I've tried. I ain't saying no names. When I realized a thought started to occur, I need Craig to get rid of these things. My rhymes are running out, guys. Crickets, everything you need. Stay tuned. Guys, welcome back. Craig, howtopest.com. Hats off to inspiration of the day from LL Cool J. You know that one if you go back to the 80s. Maybe it's the 90s. I don't know, guys. But you know that one. It's famous. Come on, man. I need love. Today we're talking crickets, and you are going to need some love. You're going to need some love from howtopest.com, the right pesticide you're going to need to get rid of those things that are driving you crazy. And that's usually what it is. Man, you're laying in bed or you're sitting on the couch, and that chirping is driving you nuts. You're about to kill yourself. You can't see them. You can't figure out where they're at.
What's that sound?
You've tried to move things. You can't find them. Well, most times you're not going to. Guys, these crickets, they are hiding in dark, warm, moist spots. So they can be behind baseboards, usually under sinks in kitchens, under cabinets, behind dishwashers, outside, under rocks, under debris. They are staying out of sight, out of mind. But these crickets and that chirping will drive you batty. But let me tell you something. You've come to the right channel. I'm going to tell you the simplest and easiest ways to get rid of these crickets and get your sanity back and not have to listen to me rap again, unless you enjoy that. I got many more. But these crickets, let's talk about the chirping. I want to backtrack here. We always think it's the women out there doing all the chirping. Okay, guys, it's the males. The male crickets do all the chirping. Why do they make that noise that's driving you batty? That is a mating call to attract females, and it is a territorial call. Now, here is a really cool fact. If you take the chirping, if you're willing to sit here and tolerate this, and you take the chirping of a cricket for 15 seconds and count those chirps, add that plus 40, usually you can get the temperature outside, Fahrenheit. It's pretty close. Try it. It's a cool thing. How'd I know that? I didn't. ChatGTP. All right, guys. How do we get rid of these annoying things? I'm going to give you two products today. Two products that are fantastic. The first product I'm going to give you is Niban Granular. Now, Niban Granular works for outside. It's labeled for indoors, but are you going to put that indoors? I don't know. I'm not big on indoors. In attics, in basements, if you can get it out of sight, out of mind, then yeah, it's okay indoors. But who wants granular all over their house? So typically Niban is going to be for those basement attics, and then you're going to go outside with it. Now, outside, where can you put this? You can put it out in your landscape areas. You can put it out where your flower bushes are, just about anywhere outside. Now, how much do you put down of that Niban? Now, it comes in, I'm kind of jumping all over here, but it comes in a 10-pound from us at howtopest.com, and it comes in a 4-pound shaker. The 4-pound shaker is really nice because you just pop it off, and it's like salt and pepper. You kind of just shake that around the areas you want to get. Now, how much you put out? It's usually 2 to 4 pounds per 1,000 square feet. So you're going to have to do some measuring, or you're just going to kind of go out there and sprinkle a little bit here and there. Now, the bag itself, you're going to need some kind of measuring cup, something that you're not going to put back in the kitchen and contaminate your food, okay? So something that's dedicated just to this Niban bag, just to help you measure out. But just measure out how many square feet you have. Linear feet, it goes down on the amount you put out. So you're gonna have to read that label. I've told you this before. Pop over to howtopest.com. look at the product that you're interested in, scroll down, it'll have label there, hit the label, it'll blow it up nice and big for you. It's also on the back of the packaging. It just makes it nice to be able to blow it up, zoom in, and zoom out. So Niban is great because it doesn't target butterflies, it doesn't target bees. So it's not targeting non-target animals, only the ones you're going after. Now, it also kills a plethora of other insects. So it's going to do your snails, your slugs, your crickets, what we're talking about today to get you get that peace back in your household, ants, and so on and so on. Read the label, and on the back it specifically walks you through what you're trying to take care of and how much you should put out. But it's as simple as I just said. It's kind of a little sprinkle in the area per 1,000 square feet. That's easy to measure, guys. And then you just put that out and it holds up. It will hold up, according to the label, up to 6 inches of rain. So heat, rain, water, none of that bothers it unless you have a flash flood and you need to build an ark like Noah and get the heck out of Dodge. It's going to hold up, guys. It just sits there and goes and goes and goes. And it'll last for months on end. Do you notice when I do these videos, and the only reason I notice, my wife points this out, I need to swallow because I have a struggle sometimes getting these words out. So here we go. Namaste. Okay, back to crickets. Indoors, what do I like? And outdoors, if I need a spray treatment, Suspend Polyzone. This is a fantastic product. Why? Because it holds up 90 days. It also kills a ton of other insects out there. So you're not just buying this for crickets and going, man, this is an expensive way of getting rid of crickets, because it's a premium product. I don't know the cost on it. I don't have these memorized. I think it's somewhere in the $60 to $70 range, but that bottle is going to go a long ways. Now, on the Suspend, how much do you mix? Well, Suspend starts down at 0.25. This is of an ounce. It goes up to 0.50, half ounce. Let's just say half ounce. I'm getting my numbers wrong. All the way up to 1.50 ounces, so an ounce and a half. Now, how do you know which one to put? It's real simple. They walk you through it, but I'm going to make it even easier for you. If you're just doing a maintenance program and you got things under control, the lowest rate, the 2.5. If you are going for a normal infestation, it's annoyance, I need to get rid of these crickets, then it's going to be the half ounce. If you have a severe infestation, like you are getting ready to list that house on realtor.com, then you need the 1.50, the ounce and a half, and that's going to be for a severe infestation. It's usually for a severe infestation of just about anything that Suspend Polyzone takes care of. But for crickets, it's fantastic, and it's labeled for indoors, outdoors. Now, here's another great thing I like about it. 90 days. 90 days of residual, guys, and it holds up well also because of that Polyzone technology they have. It holds up really well once it adheres to the surface. So the sprinklers are not going to swallow. The sprinklers are not going to wash this stuff away. It's going to hold up. You really would have to hit this with a hose or have a really heavy rain outdoors to wash that away. Now, I want to get back indoors and deal with, maybe you guys are thinking, hey, I want to use the Niban indoors, the granular, because I want to get behind the baseboards and stuff like that. Well, a fantastic way to do that is with a bellow duster, like a puffer duster. If you don't know what that is, it's a little duster bulb, and it contains, you unscrew the lid, you put the granular insecticide in, and then it has different size tubes on it. And they're usually like this big, they're not giant, but it allows you to puff either dust or granulars back into locations. So if you're going to use that, we got those on howtopest.com. Just jump over there, grab yourself one over there. They're really cost effective, and like I said, you can use them for dust, you can use them for granulars, but we're dealing with the granulars. So you would put that in, you'd put about a quarter to a half, you'd fill it up about that much, you shake it up really good, and then you put it back behind, let's say, that baseboard because you have a gap or a crack or crevice. And this is to get the stuff out of the way, so it's not around pets and children and, you know, people you don't want to come in contact with it. Now, coming in contact with it, not a big deal unless you got a dog that just eats things like a Hoover vacuum. You don't really have to be concerned about it, but get it out of sight, out of mind. But back to the puffer duster, it's going to be 4 to 6 puffs. So you're going to be like poof, 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 poof. 2 more, poof, poof, and that's going to put enough of that granular back in there. You're obviously going to have to tilt it down, get the granular going that way, unlike a dust where you don't really have to be down to get it to go. And then just dust it back there. It'll sit back there and it'll take care of whatever insects are back in that void, that crack, that crevice. Crickets, guys, they typically live 2 to 3 months, about the average. They can get up to about an inch long. We're talking about the everyday house cricket out there. But here's the great thing. The Niban and the Suspend, they're going to kill all versions of crickets. And we're talking about those mole crickets. And I'll do a video on those later, guys. They can be kind of, they're more scary looking than anything else. But both these products take care of all those different types of crickets. So if you don't know which cricket you're dealing with, it's going to deal with the crickets for you, and it does not discriminate. It'll wipe them all out. That is just about all there is to it with crickets, guys. I know they're annoying, and it's crazy. It'll drive you nuts when that chirping's going on, but they're a harmless creature. They're omnivores. They basically eat just about anything. They love stained fabrics. They call them a stained eater. So if you have clothes that have stains on it, it's that residual of the food. They're attracted to it. Perspiration, like in your sweaty pits. Do I got any sweaty pits here? Oh, look at that little bit of sweaty pits. See, they'd be attracted to that. They go nibble town on that sucker. So they're kind of attracted to the food products. So debris and stuff, you definitely want to keep stuff cleaned up. I know outside you can't control everything. They're going to hide under rocks, you know, things like that. But cleaning up inside does help the process a little bit, but that's what they're attracted to. Silks, cottons, it doesn't matter. They go after it. They eat just about anything, dead insects. Anything they get their hands on, they go to town on. They don't really carry any diseases, so don't worry about that. Crickets are more just a nuisance, guys. That's it. I don't want to say any more about crickets. You're tired of hearing me talk. Guys, thanks for all the thumbs up out there. If there is a video you would love for me to do, we love the suggestions. Throw them in the comment section. I'd be happy to do that video for you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Go down and just hit that sub button for us, guys. It helps us out, helps keep this channel going. And that is about it, guys. Have a fantastic day, and hopefully this will get you cricket free. Take care.